One, two, three. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to everyone that listening to this podcast. I am the host for today. My name is Brian Lim Junjie. For my speakers, 1 to 3, I'm gonna introduce one by one. This is the first one. From my right side, we have ALYA and BADRIANNA. For my left side, we have DANIAL as our speaker 3. So today, we're gonna talk about financial literacy for students. So what is financial literacy? Financial literacy literally means the way how money works and knowing how to manage it wisely. So as a college student, we struggle to manage money wisely, especially when we are dealing with online shopping. The first point I want to make here is about budgeting, prevent unnecessary debts. So for us, for all of the students here, we live on our allowance, on how metric give us allowance for 250 per month. It's very easy to overspend it.
I see that a lot. Like people tend to have no money at the end of the month, and it's like, dude, they're asking for money everywhere from their friends, from their family, like that.
It's very easy to overspend the money, especially for food delivery, snacks, fashion, games, and subscriptions such as Spotify, YouTube, and there's a lot of subscription. For movie, there's have HBO, Netflix, YouTube.
There's so much subscription.
There's Hulu, so much subscription that one subscription costs around 20 ringgit. What about 400 ringgit already? We only have 250 to live for a month.
And so we do need.
So according to that, most students, even the months haven't finished, their money already finished.
And we see that a lot actually.
So the main idea is we should budget of our money. How do we budget the money? We need to plan where the money goes by doing the needs vs wants chart. Using this technique, first we need to identify what's the need first. The need, as for example, food, usage from stationery, the need of internet, because we use phone, not books at all. We use online, so we have no choice. We need as a needs also. What about wants? Subscription from Netflix, subscription for Spotify, YouTube. That doesn't need for our life. So according to that, we can prioritize which is needs. So we spend it first on needs. Then if we have extra pocket money, we can spend it on wants. Our wants. Second thing is we should set an emergency money. In our life, emergency, we don't even know when it's gonna happen. The tomorrow or emergency. So having emergency life, meaning emergency money, meaning we don't need to overspend out. We can just save for it.
Understand.
So we don't have a problem in the future. For example, one day you need money on the book that needed tomorrow. If we have emergency money, yes, we can buy it.
You can just buy.
To instant buy. But if we don't have emergency money, and we don't have money at all, what can we do? We will spend allowance. And we spend allowance, we are only gonna gone.
Understand?
The third thing is we can set our spending limits. For instance, most of the bank have set a limit for us. For example, BSN, we only can spend around 200 to 300 ringgit per day. If you want to spend more, the only way is transfer bank. So for scan QR paying, it's impossible for us. Why does it matter though? To build discipline and responsibility, so that in the future, when we're starting to work, we have our own salary. Let's say for our own salary, 1.8k or 1,800 ringgit. How do we spend it wisely so we can live for another month?
Yeah.
One is to reduce stress. When we don't have money, we stress.
Yeah.
Where, like for example, at the last week, most of the time at the last week, we nearly have enough money.
And
So we need to
so
think, oh, we are so stressed. Aren't no way we're gonna eat a Maggie for whole week.
Yeah.
Right.
It's going to be hard.
And another thing is to prepare students for adult financial responsibilities. To let students understand how does money work. So in the future, we know that we can do better for ourselves. So that's it for me. So what is your guys' opinion?
Okay, in my opinion, budgeting will help students more aware of their spending habits and help them to avoid buy something that they didn't really need it. Okay, for the second point is online shopping encourage impulsive spending. Okay, online shopping has become a part of a life for students. With apps like Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, and various e-wallet promotion,
Yeah.
it can incredibly easy to buy things.
Yeah.
But this convenience also bring a big problem, such as impulsive spending.
Yeah.
Impulsive spending happens when someone buys something without planning or thinking carefully. Students are especially vulnerable because online platforms use marketing strategy designed to make people buy things quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for instance, most of the things that have very good marketing strategy are the things that we don't need.
Yeah.
For example, phone case. They will say, oh, the phone case is very good. When dropped from a 15-meter building,
Like,
it's not broke.
Yes.
like so it's been just they just advertise something that is actually useless for us. But
Yeah.
They make us want to buy it.
And most of the time it's, oh, I can say, oh, it's very cheap.
Yeah.
But still, you waste the money. It's the money to waste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, for example, a student might be scrolling through TikTok and suddenly sees a product that looks trendy or must have. Because it's discounted and cheap, they buy the product without thinking whether they truly need it.
Oh. Yeah.
A lot of purchases end up unused and regretted later. Over time, this small decision can drain money and cause financial instability. Okay. Buy now, pay later features also encourage impulsive spending.
Yeah.
The service allows students to receive the product immediately, but only pay later in installment.
Yeah.
While it sounds helpful, it can quickly become dangerous because students might buy beyond their actual financial capacity. Before they know it, they might have multiple payments due at the same time. Okay, what do you opinion?
I agree with your point because online shopping encourage impulsive spending. Flash sales and buy now pay later make students buy things that they don't really need actually. So, being aware helps students spend wisely. Now, let's talk about saving. Many students think that saving is only for an adults or people who already have full-time jobs, but that is not true. That is not true at all. Saving is important even when we are still studying. Even RM5 or 10 a week is enough because it can create a habit that grows over a time.
Yes.
Now, why is saving important? First, saving can help during emergencies. Imagine your headphones suddenly break or you need extra money for printing assignment or a last minute trip suddenly comes up.
It's like suddenly there's an emergency like that.
Yeah, if you have saved a little, you don't have to borrow money from others or use option like buy now, pay later that can trap you in a debt. Second, saving teach disciplines. It is about delayed gratification, learning to wait and control impulse instead of spending money immediately on something unnecessary. By setting savings goals like saving for a new phone, a a study materials, or a short trip, you can give yourself a clear reason to save rather than spend impulsively. Students who save regularly often feel more confident and independent. You won't have to rely on others for small emergency, and it also prepares you for bigger financial responsibilities as an adult. In short, saving is not just about money, it is about building habits, gaining confidence, and securing your financial future. Even small, consistent steps can make a big impact over time. That is all from me.
Yeah, then from this aspect of yours, we can see just like, for example, as ours, we're not studying in the college. So actually the college can help us about how to they can teach us about how to save money and how to manage our financial. So first of all, they can teach us about budgeting basics, just like what Brian said, just like the wants versus what we needs, and they can help us teach us about how to avoid scams. They can teach us, oh, if you got some this, and you can just avoid them. For other example, if we got an invitation to another university, but it's actually a scam. Our college can show us which one is real and which one is not, so we can prevent other scams. So how can the college actually teach us? They can just come face to face, one by one to us, just like today I will meet Bryan, tomorrow I will meet ALYA, and next day I will meet BADRIANNA. It's impossible because there's almost 1,000 of us, right? So
There's basically 3,000 of us.
yeah,
in
3,000
college.
of us.
And this is counted as the biggest KM. What about
Yeah.
a basic university?
Another university,
Have
like
at least
a lot-
10K students.
10K
How does
student.
one buy
How
them?
So what can they do is they can make a workshops or a seminar, which they can they make it everywhere, like the hall everywhere. Even they can make it at
The cafe.
the cafe. They can make it anywhere. They can make it even online, and so it's actually easier. Next, they can do it, but they can call and financial expert or any alumni to help us. So actually, it will give us a lot of impact. So that's basically all from my point, and I think that concludes our podcast today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Today we're gonna conclude our podcast. Everyone giving a very good point and help a lot and give a lot of opinion about the student how to how to settling the issue.
Yes.
I do agree with every point,
Yeah.
especially for us as a college student. I think that we need this
We
kind
need
of
to learn
point.
how we need to discuss this
So-
point because even myself don't have any money right now already.
So,
We need to
So,
start
yeah.
saving our money.
so let's end our podcast here. Thank you for everyone that listening to our podcast. See you for the next time.
That's all. Thank you.
Goodbye. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone that listens to this podcast. The podcast name.